I wore my only basketball shirt,
All right.
just for the occasion.
What even is that? The
Washington Wizards.
That's tough.
I
The
wore
little hand?
Huh?
The hand is actually nice.
I don't even know who anyone is.
Welcome back to episode 3 of Pull Up. I'm here with my cousin Noah. He is a music artist. What genre would you say? Typically, do you
Everything.
classify it as? Everything. Well, he makes
Everything.
music in LA, and he's working really hard to go out there and improve. Get traction, get famous, and here we go. How do you feel to be on the podcast, man?
I feel
Cheers.
amazing.
Cheers.
Shall we?
Start it off. Yeah. Okay, so first question I kind of wanted to ask you.
Okay.
When you obviously you recently moved to LA not too long ago.
Yeah.
From Redlands where we all live, and what was the biggest thing? Yeah, we can't let them know. What was the biggest thing that made you want to move out there, and what made you kind of make that decision?
To move to LA.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really getting out of Redlands. I mean, think about living in Redlands. I mean, you probably know too. You look outside and it's just it's nice, it's peaceful, but it's suburban living. You're surrounded by old people who have already made it and are just chilling at a house. It's not you need that, but it provides more of a sense of a good sense of urgency. When you're in LA, you're around people doing everything. Everyone's doing the same thing. It's not just you. And then also just being out, not having to drive through traffic, meet people, living on my own, not living at home, provides another sense of just you're on your own. You actually gotta figure that stuff out. You can't just rely on your parents anymore. You actually gotta do everything. And then also me and Jason living together.
Yeah.
Scales.
Scales.
I know he's watching.
Tap into the artist. Yeah, but that whole thing of the people around you, surrounding you. You said you went out there with someone else who's obviously trying to do music as well to help, push you. But I feel like being surrounded with other people who are going to the same goals, or at least working towards something difficult, is a big thing to we've talked about this before on other episodes, and I just talked about it with you, but that's a big thing, is surrounded by the right people. When I'm going out to move for prep school, that's kind of a similar thing, which is kind of why I wanted to ask you about it, because I'll be around people who are focused, locked in, trying to make it in that sense. But when you first moved out to LA, were there some hard times and stuff, some times where you kind of thought, kind of not regretted, but realized how tough the situation was? Because I know you talked about you moved out there for exposure kind of, and
Yeah, I don't think actually low-key wasn't that tough. I think the only thing that's kind of annoying is now that I'm moving out there, I have to pay rent, so I have to go to school to get the VA money.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also working on my degree. If there's any VA government officials
Student
watching,
first.
I try my hardest. I do not cheat on any assignments, but I do have to go to class.
Yeah.
I have to go to class. I have to do homework, so it's kind of annoying that I have to do that for money. But I mean, anyone has to work a job out there. But there's nothing else really hard about it besides that. It's nice, exciting. I feel like I have more time now than I ever did before.
Yeah. And like you said, just going out there being focused, it's a lot of it's the mental thing of where you're at. Just knowing that, putting yourself in the right position. I was just watching this thing of Jared McCain. I know you know who he is, but he was talking about sometimes even if he's TikTok, even if he's just doing something light like mobility or something else like that, he'll go to the gym to do it just because it's the mindset of all right, I'm there, even if he's not able to do a full workout or whatever. And it's I feel like being in the studio and stuff for you is kind of same as being in the gym. When you're obviously you made a big kind of decision and sort of a risk to move out there on your own, since technically on paper you haven't made it, same situation I'm in, haven't found a spot yet for college. And how do you kind of trust the process when you're out there when you don't have the results yet? It's just the work.
I think it's just confidence. I mean, it's a mix of confidence and just I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's how I always grew up. I feel like that's how you grew up too, especially with our parents. I feel like it's just the mindset of I know it's gonna work out. I know that it might be hard, whatever, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be easy. If you like it, it's gonna be easy. That's just kind of the mindset that I feel like I've just adapted or always had. Same thing with school. Yeah. Hard schoolwork, but at the end of the day, it's I know I got it. You really just gotta have that, and it's hard, especially if you're not raised that way. I realized that recently, like I mean, like I'm glad I had my parents to like always, especially you two, like when you're a kid, they look embarrassed you, like you're so awesome, you're so great, but like growing up from ages like 0 to 7 when you're most impactful, like that really does a number on you. So like I never really doubt myself, even if I feel like it's hard. At the end of the day, it's like I'm just like there's never a doubt in my mind that if I want to do something, it's gonna work, and I can make it easy for myself.
100%.
And
like
I answered the question.
No, it did, because like you said, habits when you're young. Like little stuff like that actually makes a big impact. Kind of talking about the similarities between like, because I feel like there is similarities in everything, and like this kind of goes hand in hand with like when I do anything now, I kind of try to relate it to basketball, and I'm sure you're the same with music. Like if I'm watching a movie, I try to take the lesson and be like, how can I apply that? Because like it has become, because I feel like for me basketball has become a thing where it's like, all the time I'm thinking about that.
Yeah.
Would you say it's like that for you for music too?
Yeah, I think like always. I mean, for anything pretty much, it's just always for the main goal.
And you try to kind of relate everything that you do to try to get better. Like I know like habits are a big thing for me. Like do you have like a routine you stick to try to keep you on track, and like what do habits like mean to you?
I mean really just in today's day and age, it's just no phone.
Honestly.
Locking the phone away. I'll turn off my internet. Well, I'm not now because I've been using the internet to work. Like I actually need it. But locking your phone away, turn off the internet. I mean, basic things. Taking breaks. Like another thing that's really good is when you actually do like hard work. Like let's say for you, like if you were to play basketball or something, like you would do a hard training session. Like the most important thing is after you do something hard, is you don't want to supplement it with something that's wasting time like that. Like you don't want to watch. Like you actually want to read a book, because then it's rewarding your brain. Like you think what you did is more rewarding for that. I think that's one of the biggest habits. And I think just the whiteboard method. Yeah. I mean, a whiteboard every night.
Out your goals.
Every night. I mean, you did that on your notes app. I didn't used to do that on my whiteboard. And I saw you, and I was like, okay, I'll do it on my whiteboard, and it helps plan out everything on your calendar. I mean, biggest thing.
Keeping goals is like I feel like a big thing. Like how you've made the same thing. Like I know you talked about a vision board and stuff like that. I have that one in my room.
That's good.
But it's like keeping I feel like your larger goals in mind kind of keeps you focused, because I know obviously there's going to be slow days. Like say you have like I don't know, for me at least, like I'll have a bad game, a bad practice, like dealing with an injury. It really sucks. How do you feel like you stay focused? I know you talked about confidence, but like say you have a bad release, it doesn't go like how you want, you messed up a song, like something like that.
I mean, really, one thing I realized is actually like you were saying earlier too, like always thinking about it. That is also like a way I feel like you're like thinking all the time. Actually, like low key is pretty bad for you. Yeah, like if you really think about it, like it's if you step back a little bit and think about the fact that you're thinking, then you realize it's more just like your brain's low key kind of coping.
Wait, this is like a deep conversation.
No, like okay, this is low key some ball. Like another thing you can do is like if something goes bad, instead of constantly like perseverating on it, that's just like your brain telling yourself like it's coping. Like something went bad, so you think about it to make it feel better. But in reality, that's like low-key pretty detrimental. You're actually not getting things done. You're low-key just thinking about it, and your brain thinks it's working, but it's not. So what I do is you just write it out. And you realize how kind of stupid like any negative thought is. You write it out, you see it on a piece of paper, and you're like, okay, like that's literally it, and it leaves your brain.
A lot of times, like I feel like I'll let something negative impact like my whole mood or something, and then like a couple hours later, after being in a bad mood, I'm like, what am I even like thinking about? And like that type of little stuff, realizing that and trying to get it out of you, like writing it down, whatever, like journaling obviously is a big thing. I feel like that's the separator. But like obviously you're in LA, there's thousands of musicians trying to do the same thing, and not like 99% of them are not going to make it. Like I'm going to prep school, everyone's out there serious, there's hundreds, thousands of hoopers, whatever, trying to make it to basketball, but there's only so many roster spots, there's only so many college spots. Like what do you do? I feel like what do you try to approach it with that is going to separate you from all the other people?
Just like in general. I mean really just by any means. Like a lot of people will say they sacrifice stuff, but like you kind of gotta, like, if you really want to it's like a little bit negative, I guess you could say, but you kind of just gotta sacrifice everything for it. I mean, and it could not work out. Like in the end, like realistically, things could not work out, but you just gotta not think about that. Like you really like, it's literally, to me, it's just as simple as just not thinking about it. Like it seems like you could do a lot of complex things, I guess, to cope and make yourself feel a little better, which is fine. But I mean, the method is just low-key, the method is just not thinking about it, which is hard. I mean, I definitely struggle with that, like trying to just stay positive all the time. But I mean, really the method is just full confidence that it's gonna work out.
Like in basketball, there's like things that we call like controllables versus not controllables.
Mm-hmm.
Like your not controllables literally is if your shot goes in. Like if you have the right mechanics every time you're shooting,
Mm-hmm.
some days like Stephen Curry will go 0 for 10.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's not because he messed up his shot. Like he shoots the same way every time.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just one of those days where it's a little off. But like the stuff that you can control each day is like how you can control on the basketball court how hard you play.
Yeah.
Like how much you're talking. That you can bring to every game to where you can still have an impact. And I feel like that's what college coaches look for. And I know like I'm sure looking to get signed like in a record label and stuff, same with you, is like you probably try to have those same things where it's like, okay, yeah, he's starting out with music, but like, okay, he has these habits, he has this stuff that looks like, you know, he's a hard worker and like that type of stuff, you know?
Yeah. Another thing is just like, yeah, really just doing everything you can for yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that stuff's going to follow. Like, just do everything for yourself.
Like, give me some examples of stuff that you do, you feel like.
Like, just for what in general? Like,
yeah, just like the 100% thing that you do. Like, what is, like, your typical day when you're recording and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what type of stuff do you do?
I mean, really just open up FL. Open up FL,
And just
turn on the mic,
yeah.
work, throw my phone away. I mean, I know I've told you that
Yeah.
right now. I haven't been making music the last month because I've been trying, on my money grind.
Yeah. Trying to get,
well, that's another thing because I don't want to have to. I realize like now I don't want to have to rely on a label. Like I don't want to have to rely on other people. Like, I mean, same thing with that. The odds that I make money in the route that I'm trying right now. I mean,
I mean, yeah, like it's
low, but
like I mean, kind of like you said, it's doing 100%. Like a lot of people, obviously, you realized, okay, I might not be able to make music and it work out. Like the odds of you just making a great song and it getting seen when you have thousands of other people, like it's hard to get seen. It's same. You could have a great game if you only work on your game in basketball, but you never reach out to coaches, you never go to camps. You're probably not gonna get recognized unless you're like, you know. So I feel like it's not just about that. That goes along with everything it takes. Like you're trying to get some money so you can get started up and like.
Yeah. It's really just not like your breaks need to still be even work towards it. Like when I take a break or when I'm working, I'm trying to, when I take a break, I'm working on promotion. Or when I take another break, I'm like making another account or I'm watching some YouTube video on some other thing that's just like purely informational.
Yeah.
Which to a degree, like even when I'm driving, like I try to listen to like some podcast, something to gain some more information or just read. Like it's just kind of got to be all about it 24/7.
Yeah, and talking about separators, like we were saying earlier, like that, like like that's the answer right there. Is like when I'm not playing basketball, like you said, I think that's actually something I didn't think about a lot, but I feel like some people go work out and they get home, it's like, okay, I got my workout in, I'm just going on Instagram, going on my phone.
Yeah.
But like trying to keep the social medias, out of it. It's kind of funny because we're putting this on social media, but like
it's information.
Yeah. But like this is the type of stuff that I try to watch. Like I try to watch if I'm gonna do it. Okay, like I got nothing to do. I'm gonna try to watch something. Yeah, try to learn from it.
Yeah.
Like try to learn from watching a podcast of some basketball players or like a informational video. But it's like if you just use an excuse to kind of let go of that, then
yeah. Another thing, even with that, like it's definitely beneficial to a degree to do that. But then also at the same time, like it could be the opposite. Like it could actually set you back a little bit more because. Like you always got to take some breaks. Like you always got to relax and do something else. Like even if it's not, I don't recommend going on your phone, like stuff like that. But I mean, you always got to take a break because even in the sense, like I don't know, you just got to think about it. You got to watch it. Like you got to just like think about yourself in like the third person. Imagine like, is what I'm doing right now actually beneficial, or am I doing something to make me feel like I'm getting closer to something, even though I'm not? Same thing like people will like romanticize things instead of actually doing them.
Yeah.
And that's just your brain's way of like. Romanticizing it and imagining in your head, your brain's really strong, and then it convinces itself that you're actually doing something, but you're not.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of in a way like you work out, you use your muscles. Like if you're exhausting your muscles so much to where like you work out for 2 hours straight lifting, like that second portion of the workout, you're not really going to gain anything from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, would you say it's the same for you? Like when you're trying to think a lot, trying to make music, you like, because I know some people think, 12-hour like studio sessions, but what's your approach when you record music? Because like I feel like in that same sense, like the brain is like almost like a muscle too. Like if you can't just work.
Yeah,
I mean the same thing.
You can make that's like one thing if you try to make music all the time. Or like, let's say like I'm working on a song and for some reason I just like feel this pressure on myself that I need to make it. It's not gonna end up turning like out that great. And the pressure in itself is like convincing my brain that let's say I work for 12 hours, but if the whole time I'm thinking and I'm stressed, like, oh, I need to make something good, I need to do something good, then it's super counterproductive. It's probably like the most unproductive work you can do. But at the end of the day, you're confused because you feel so tired and so drained and so worked because you spent the whole time thinking rather than doing. It's just, I mean, that's another thing. Like with journaling, get the thoughts out of your head. And you need to be able to work free. Like you need to be able to just work, like do things you want to do without like thinking about it. Like you need to, same thing probably with basketball and art. Like you need to like, if you're thinking like, oh, I need to play basketball, I need to play, like just write it out, stop thinking, just go outside, literally throw the ball like in ugly ways. I know. Like same thing with making music, like just, I don't know, do something stupid in the microphone. Like make a song about fucking like over like a Minecraft type beat.
The screaming in the parking lot.
Literally, I was like, oh God, I need to make a song. Like I was thinking, I'm just gonna go drive to a parking lot and do it. Like I don't know, just do something random, get yourself in a new position.
You hear about people online, like basketball players doing these crazy training methods. Like when I get shots up a lot of times, I do this drill called like DL shooting, which is where I just shoot a ton of random shots because in game, I'm not going to have a perfect shot every time. Yeah. I'm going to have a shot from here. I'm going to have a shot where my hand's messed up. So it's like doing that random type of stuff, but like the balance is a crazy thing. Like this probably sounds confusing to some people what we're talking about because like we're saying you got to give 24/7 and then we're like, nah, you got to do breaks. Like it's hard to find that balance because you got to find a balance between overworking and like underworking. Yeah. You got to make sure you're doing everything you can, but what really I feel like outweighs it is like consistency though. Yeah, no, definitely. That's like the main thing. Like what you were saying and what I can imagine, like I'm trying to think like if I was playing basketball, like literally doing something is better than, you know, like trying to think like the perfect routine. Yeah. For example, 100%. Have you ever like tried to work out like the perfect basketball routine and you spend so much effort like planning it out, you know, doing it, maybe even starting it, but at the same time like you used all your energy and like trying to come up with this like thing that will make you perfect. But in reality, just going outside, even with like all the stuff in the way and just throwing a basketball up will just clear your head. Dude, the best way I can explain it is like when you're picking a movie on Netflix and you spend 3 hours picking the movie and then by the time you're done, it's like, dude, I don't even really want to watch a movie. Literally. Because like I've recently, that is like honestly a great way to approach it. Because like for everything in life, recently I've just like, just get something in. Like I was going to, for my friend's birthday, we were going to a theme park or whatever. I went early to work out. I had some stuff. I had to drop off some stuff. I was a little late, so I had 45 minutes. I could have easily been like, I'm going to just stay home. I can't get in a full hour and a half workout like I normally do. Like you can't get your perfect routine. Yeah, but I just go in and I do it. And like another big thing is like we talked about staying off social media. When I was on social media a lot more, like I've been trying to stay off it, but like when I was using it, like, okay, let me look up a good basketball drill routine for like shooting. You can spend hours scrolling trying to craft the perfect one. You see this guy say one thing, you scroll twice, the next guy's like, never do that thing. Horrible form. It's like, if you do this, you're not going to grow. It's so like, it's such a cliche thing because like, if you just work every day, you're going to get better. That's how people who, like me and my dad were just talking about this, like how working out on your own is valuable because it's not as productive as working out with a partner, with a shooting machine or this, blah, blah, blah. But like, if you have the mental capacity to just go work out on your own sometimes when you don't have someone to work out with, it just, you're going to be more consistent. You're going to be doing like, because something is better than nothing at the end of the day. Yeah. I know you've probably experienced this, but like I said, I'll have a bad day where I don't want to do something or like I don't have a productive day. And I'm like, all right, I kind of wasted my first part of the day. I can at least try to get something done. Yeah. You know? That's true. It's all, I mean, it's really also just like it's just doing what you want to do, which is like if you're thinking about it, you're like what we were saying, like let's say the scrolling thing, like you think you want to do this, but you don't actually want to do that. If you're feeling pressure to do something, it's not internal pressure. It's like pressure from external things, like that you're convincing yourself is you, but it's not. Like if I feel pressure to make a song, why do I feel pressure to make a song? Yeah. Like it's because I feel like I need to be fast. I need to make it before all these other people do. Yeah. But if everyone else is thinking that, the best thing you can do is not think that. Like just be like, oh, I'm just gonna do something. Yeah, because it's gonna work. Dude, comparing yourself to others is like something I feel like I've struggled with too, because like there's so many people out there that you can look at and say, I wish I was like them. I wish I had what they had, but at the end of the day, you just have to focus on yourself and what you're working towards. Because, I mean, when you said, oh, they recognize you. Oh, yeah, Noah Snod on Spotify. Yeah, just go ahead. Wow, has that ever happened? Fan interact? Wow, twice. Oh, we got some more. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How many fans are we? Dude, guys, stop. All right. We actually have to record our. Can we get your dad out here? Like, we're going to.
Oh my god.
Okay. As I was saying, I feel like for music, obviously I'm not as experienced as you. We're like the talk of the town right now. All right, wait, look at that dog. So also I feel like talking about music, obviously I've tried to make music before with you just for fun because I think I can recognize how that'd be a fun thing that you like want to dedicate to. You can do the same with basketball, but when I've thought about music, I'll have a rhythm come to my head or like some lyrics come to my head randomly. And I'm like, dude, that would be good. And I'm sure it's the same with you. If I tried to right now go sit in a studio and do something from scratch, I might get a little done, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not as good as when you're doing something else, like say you're working to make some money or you're doing something else, like just going on a walk outside.
Yeah.
And then you think of something great. Like I feel like that's where good ideas come. And I think something that I've noticed is like all of our days now are just filled with entertainment.
Oh,
I feel like talking about social media, all that, like in the shower, I feel like I'll play music for myself. And it's like that can be good, but it also can be like if there's music, there's noise in your ears at all times. You never have time to just be peaceful and actually ideas come to your head.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's when you get your best ideas, when you're not doing anything?
Yeah, completely silent, I would say. Or like that's why like the method is listening to white noise.
Yeah, honestly.
Which like okay, like, but that's to drown out all other possibilities of noise.
Yeah.
Is literally listening to pure white noise. But
Yeah.
I mean, that music thing's true. It's the same thing with anything.
Yeah.
Same thing with any external noise at all. Like it really stops you from being able to think, which could get conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
That's why like I mean,
Whoa.
not conspiracy, but that's why like Spotify is like such a huge industry because it's not good for you. But whether or not it's good for you and it's pleasurable or you like it, it doesn't matter. It activates like some part in your brain having some sort of dopamine. I mean, music at the end of the day is also a form of dopamine, especially modern music. Like if you listen to modern music, it's so much more like noisy and so much more random elements going on all at once. So it's like things like that, that's like where everything is going and everything. You see it in the way you work, like AI taking over. Like sure, like okay, that's like such a cliche thing, but like making it easier in every possible way, making more noise. Like, have you ever, like, do you remember when you were a kid, like, double screen time?
Yeah.
How amazing that felt?
Yeah.
Being able to play
while
watching a show.
You're watching a show while you're playing a video game.
Yeah, and it's just so much going on at once. But it's like, it doesn't matter that part of your brain that's being activated. Like, it likes that. Like, it's activating whatever the pleasure center. I don't know the actual science behind it, but it feels good in that way, but it doesn't actually, like, feel good. Like, there's no real learning. There's no real anything. If that's just going on 24/7, like...
Yeah,
and you really can't think.
We were talking about like eating healthy and stuff too. Yeah. It's like the same thing. Like if you're constantly eating junk food and like you're gonna get used to it and it's gonna be like, okay, it's not that bad. But like when you start trying to eat healthy and you go back to it, it's like you don't like it as much. You don't crave that stuff as much because like the short term dopamine, like you said, it'll feel good in the moment, and then long term it's like. And I feel like being successful in anything, it's like you need the same principles, the same habits. Yeah. Being locked in on those type of stuff, because like. In all aspects of life, it helps you. Like, even though you're not doing something necessarily physical, like music, I feel like I know from what you've told me, like, you staying locked in on food and, like, working out and stuff, that just helps your overall mental, like, capacity. Yeah.
I mean, think about also, like, have you ever, you've taken a real break from your phone?
Yeah.
And you try to supplement that gap, like, let's say, with junk food or, I don't know, TV or something else. Like, that place in your brain is always, like, it's always on waiting for something. Yeah. And I mean, can you think about like okay, this sometimes that sounds corny to like to talk about like dopamine and stuff, but I mean it's real. Like if you ever thought about that, you're like, so imagine like scrolling on reels, like eating a like junk food, watching a show, like laying in bed or something, like all that stuff feels good, but it's just triggering your brain and training it. Like the baseline for what's actually enjoyable in your life just goes way up to in stimulation wise. So like anything you try to do outside of that is just so like just not fun. Like,
if you have a day like that, at the end of it, you're just gonna feel terrible, and then you're gonna need that again. Forever. And it's like, I feel like it's like we said, that balance, because like posting this and stuff like this, technically someone could waste their, like, it's not like we have many viewers.
No, there's gonna be a lot.
We're doing this for ourselves.
I mean, after the feature.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're doing this like for ourselves because this also benefits us to talk about it. Staying locked in on our goals, but like, someone could hypothetically watch these all day and like have not a productive day. Yeah. But like, it's a balance of like, there's valuable stuff such as this out there that we could look at, and that's going to benefit us. But if we just did it all day, it wouldn't benefit us. It's kind of like how you play a certain amount of games, but you also got to practice for the games. Like, you can't do too much of one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is that like that mindset, or that not mindset, that trap is just present in everything. Have you ever, well, maybe less for you, but like when I was in college for like computer science or anything, there's just the aspect called like tutorial hell, where you just watch tutorials instead of actually doing stuff, because same thing, you're just literally, your brain is watching all this, you're not actually getting anything done, so you're confused as to why, but you still, your brain thinks you got something done, but you still don't feel like you got something done.
You just gotta go out, do it. Like, that's a good, literally. Like, just do it, dude.
No,
Nike.
No, dude. No, that Shia LaBeouf video, you're like, just do it. It's okay, the realest thing ever. Like, if you think about anything, you literally just do it in that moment. Like, drop everything else. That's another thing that I learned from music. If I want to make, like, if I'm thinking, like, let's say I have an idea for a music video, or I have an idea for, like, a photo that might look cool. Like, maybe it won't end up cool, but if I just have an idea for it in a second, like, ruminating on it and planning it out is the worst thing I feel like I could possibly do. That's like when me and Jason have filmed music video scales. When me and Scales have filmed music videos, like trying to plan it out and then going is like, it never meets your expectations of how you envision it, and it's like so much more better to just get a general idea and just go do it like right away.
Dude,
like, instantly.
You learn from trying, and like thinking about all those tutorials, the people that made those learned from trying. So why would you like fall into the trap? I think balance. That's like the biggest thing, because you maybe do a little bit of that, but you just gotta go out and try, go out and do. It's like the biggest thing.
No, literally, just
all right,
do it.
One more question.
It's like the biggest
I got
thing
for you
ever.
That we're gonna start asking everyone.
Oh, shit.
If you had to compare yourself to a cartoon character.
The cartoon character?
Episode 2. That's where it started.
Okay, yeah.
And like, why would you do that? This goes along with, again, we talked about this on the last episode, but relating everything you can to help benefit you.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
What's a cartoon character you liked? What did you learn from them?
A cartoon. Okay, well, there's a lot of cartoon characters that I like. I could name like, well, can I name like 3?
Go ahead. Wow. Wow. First thought.
That I like.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say number 1. We're counting anime, right?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like Naruto.
Okay.
Off the bat.
All right.
That's like the whole.
Worked so hard. Rock Lee. Let's
Rock
talk about Rock.
Oh my gosh! Like, actually, anime is low-key like inspirational at a young age. Like, I will be Hokage, bro. Like, no doubts, I'm gonna be what I want to be. Right. And that's like the whole joke with me and Jason. He's Sasuke and I'm Naruto.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, Naruto. You'll be what you want to be. Like.
Yeah, because he had the confidence.
Like,
that's how it goes.
Literally, he had so much confidence, and he would just do things. Like.
Yeah, even
like,
though he wasn't that good.
That sounds corny. It's real. Like.
Yeah. Comparing yourself to a cartoon character, but hey, we don't judge. We gotta do that. You gotta have models. You gotta. Role models,
Staying positive too. Like, he never really doubted himself.
Confidence, working hard, and like, you can do it, man.
Yeah. Okay. And then number 2, I'm gonna say Finn the Human from Adventure Time.
Okay.
He's just got energy. He's just happy about everything. Same thing. He just does anything.
Talking about the Jared McCain thing, like you see him online. He's doing TikTok dances, all that, but he's super happy. And when you see someone, they're happy. They know what they're doing. They're confident in themselves. Like you said, they don't know everything, but they just try, and they're staying positive. Yeah. Like, on days when it sucks, if you can stay positive, that's like the biggest thing you can do. Yeah. Because that helps you stay consistent.
Like, have you ever seen a cartoon character like portrayed of them, like, okay, like maybe outside of like some stuff, but like let's say like Finn the Human, Naruto, like, have you ever seen them like plan shit out, like walk to a book, like, okay, maybe they just think about, they know what they want in their head and they do it. I mean, that's really what it is. And then 3rd, I'm gonna say Clarence. I don't know if you've ever seen that cartoon. Nope. That was like one of the best childhood cartoons. It's just like, bro, it's the same thing. It's literally the same exact mentality, except Clarence is like, bro, that's like low-key the most underrated cartoon show ever. It's just about like, they're all like in elementary school. It's like some like interesting ass, like, it's the most kiddish humor ever, but it's like so freeing, like, same thing. He just does what he wants. He's the epitome of like, troublemaker or whatever, but he's just funny. Like, everyone knows him as him. Yep. Like, same thing. Like, think about like Clarence and Kanye are low-key the same if you really think about it.
All right, I think we're getting too deep.
No. Think about it. Like, they just do what they want to do. Like, they are, like,
Even though they can be weird, like, there it is. There you guys have it. Episode 3, just do it. Pull up.
Just do it. That's the moral of the story.